What's up, you guys? It's Professor Pragmatic, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about practicality versus attraction, in a relationship. And so, what is practicality? This is like, foundation based on realism, stability and security, compatibility, assessments, conflict resolution, and support, and genuine support, And so, what is attraction though? Attraction is, emotional and physical connection, chemistry and excitement, romantic ideals, variability, and it can be a motivating force, it can keep you engaged and enthusiastic about, each other and whatnot. And so, what I wanted to talk about today was how practicality, how attraction starts relationships and practicality basically sustains relationships. And so you can get with a partner based off, attraction, but I'll say attraction only goes so far. And so once you lose that attraction to that person, that was the basis of the relationship. It no longer, functions how it needs to be, and that's where practicality comes in. And so, attraction can be emotional, can be physical, can be spiritual. But practicality is more, based on getting things done, like goals in a relationship, understanding that the relationship is important, and that there's roles and goals implemented in the relationship, that help the relationship thrive, and so when you would, the best comparison I could put to what practicality is versus what attraction is 100 days with a person with attraction will be a lot of sex, a lot of emotional stimulation, and a lot of romantic, encounters. With with the 100 days after they're done, they've exhausted their attractions. And so what I mean by that is that they've, had sex probably 99 times out of the 100 times because they're so attracted to each other, right? But once that attraction goes, meaning once they got their fill of that, they start to look elsewhere, or they start to look elsewhere, or they I feel like if they're not looking elsewhere, then they're looking for what else they could get from you. You know what I'm saying? Because the attraction stimulated them so well that they want to match that energy with something else. But normally that's where, practicality needs to come in, because it's a relationship. You need to do your part, right? You know what I'm saying? And so with 100 days of practicality, the woman and the man, they worked on getting jobs, better relationship goals, getting down a house, or an apartment or a condo. You know what I'm saying? And getting some cars for commute, and buying laptops and shit like that. And so they did all that in 100 days because they're practical. You know what I'm saying? And so they knew that they were going to be together and that they needed to start making, directional changes towards a better life. Now, with attraction, they're strictly focused on each other's, features, you know what I'm saying, or on each other's emotional impact. And so I feel like, with practicality and attraction, this is attraction starts the relationship, because you don't have to get with somebody that's not attractive just because you're trying to be practical, and you don't have to get with somebody that's super hot and say automatically that it's practicality when it's not. You know what I'm saying? And so you it's a fine line between sustaining sensible acts versus going off stimulation of the mind and stimulation of the heart and stimulation of the genitalia and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like personally, you should be building your practicality. So what we were saying before is foundation based on realism. So that's like focusing on realistic aspects of the partnership, such as shared values, life goals, finances, and logistics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so you want to see if you guys have any shared values or if you guys can share some values, and then you want to work on some goals in life to get done so that you have something to look back on and stuff like that. Upgrade finances and be able to do things a little easier, more streamlined between each other. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what practicality gets in a relationship. Now attraction is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? With attraction, it's like you have that emotional and physical connection. It's a pull towards each other. You know what I'm saying? Like wanting to bring out passion and interest. You know what I'm saying? Because you're interested in how they look or you're interested in how they feel, and it attracts you, right? You know what I'm saying? And so I will say that how they interact is you need both. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that you should just get practical and you should just get attraction. You know what I'm saying? You definitely need both. And over time, with evolving dynamics, you know what I'm saying, the weight of practicality may increase as a partner navigates life together. You know what I'm saying? While attraction may evolve into deeper forms of love and companionship. You know what I'm saying? And so, I would say the best of both worlds, to get an attractive person that you could be practical with. You know what I'm saying? And not act upon the attraction, but act upon practicality. You know what I'm saying? And so that would be like the best, of both worlds and stuff like that. But there's potential conflicts too. You know what I'm saying? There can be times when attraction conflicts with practicality. You know what I'm saying? And so this could be like cheating and stuff like that, or when the situation arises that it's time to be responsible, but you really want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It makes it conflicting. You know what I'm saying? It makes it harder to be more practical when you're not thinking about the practicality and you're thinking more based off the attraction. Now, another thing that I wanted to say is that with stability and security, you know what I'm saying, that's something that's normally prioritized in a practical relationship. You know what I'm saying? And so this would be like making sure you have a good job that brings in money, and you and your partner have worked on you getting this job and them getting their job, and now y'all both have good incomes to bring home the bacon and make sure that everybody eating. You know what I'm saying? And so you want that type of respect toward your partner is making sure you have a good stability and security, right? You know what I'm saying? And so this also means saving for rainy day funds, and each of you having one, and making sure that you can sustain just in case one of you guys, gets hurt or loses their life, or you know what I'm saying, some other issue or problem that may come up that may require one of you to dig into one of you guys' rainy day funds. You know what I'm saying? And so if it happens to the woman, you can reach into yours. If it happens to the man, you can reach into yours. You know what I'm saying? And help accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, with practicality that you're going to bounce back from that. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be the end of the world that you helped your partner, right? You know what I'm saying? With attraction, though, if a person gets sick, let's say they develop cancer, or some kind of, let's say, break their legs or something like that, or they become incapacitated in some way, um, then the person that's attracted to them sometimes, leaves them because the attraction is no longer there. They can't get what they want from that person. You know what I'm saying? With practicality, that person will be right next to you while you hurting, while you going through it, trying to help you fight with it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're practical. They know that eventually I'm gonna have to say the vows of, through better or worse. You know what I'm saying? Through sickness and through health. You know what I'm saying? And so, you're practicing for that, for the people that want to get married. You know what I'm saying? And so, um, I feel personally, just to reiterate, that attraction is to start a relationship, and practicality is to sustain the relationship. So if you're not looking to sustain that relationship, then maybe you shouldn't work on practicality. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking to stay with that person and be, you know, and be a viable partner, then definitely use pragmatic, outcomes from action. You know what I'm saying? And so, sensibility, um, sensibility, practicality, responsibility, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you got a sustainable future with your partner. You know what I'm saying? And so, if you, I'm gonna say it like this. So, yeah, like, if you notice your partner is only being, working on attraction with you, and that's not what you want, maybe you need to get out that relationship, or you need to introduce practicality to them. You know what I'm saying? And so, if you introduce practicality to them, they may adopt that and continue to foster a more sustainable relationship with you. But if not, then all they doing is reacting on their stimulation towards you, what you bring to them emotionally, what you bring to them physically. Man, get out that relationship, bro. It turns toxic. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's when, relationships are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's when a man's jealous or a woman's jealous of the attraction that they have towards the person, and other people getting that attention. You know what I'm saying? And so, just make sure that you treat it where you can get the best outcome for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're living your life to have experiences, to build with somebody, to share life with. You know what I'm saying? To uphold a family and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want a partner that you could sustain, that you could build with, that you could become, a better with every day. You know what I'm saying? And so, if you have that partner right now, and there's somebody in your life that you're talking to, or something that you really want that sustainable relationship, work on practicality. You know what I'm saying? And so, if they're not practical, the relationship's probably not gonna sustain more than, if they're working on attraction. So they're always talking about, flirtation and pursuing you sexually and stuff like that. That's more of attraction. If they're pursuing you where they're giving you goals, they're clearly defining roles, they're being clear and concise, they're, helping you understand yourself as far as like, what you represent in the relationship, and what to do going forward. It gives you a clearer state of mind as far as like when you look back on the relationship and you didn't just have sex 100 times, but you built something. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to leave you guys with that. At the same time, if you like this content, you know what I'm saying, give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe. That would help a lot. Let other people see this video, let other people hear this video, you know what I'm saying, and get a better perspective on what it is to be practical versus, reacting off attraction. You know what I'm saying? And so they're both they're both helpful though. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say, like I said, I wouldn't say to get with somebody unattractive to you, because it might stop you from being practical. And so just do what you can, and make sure that you know um, that you understand the difference, you know what I'm saying, between sustaining relationships and short-term relationships. You know what I'm saying? So if you like this content, you know what I'm saying, make sure to share it and stuff and get it out there for people to hear and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might need this message more than you, and all they need is a couple likes, and then they can see the video too. You know what I'm saying? So let's make sure we get there. I try to release videos, pretty frequently. Let you guys know a little bit about some relationship stuff that I know. I also want to, eventually, build this channel up and get a following of, like, I don't know, 100,000, 200,000 subscribers or something like that, maybe 300,000, maybe 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, it's only potential from here. You know what I'm saying? It's only rising from here. So I do want to build a quality channel. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that people can learn, important values in relationships, so that we have a better statistic when it comes to marriage and when it comes to relationships. You know what I'm saying? On sustainable working relationships versus broken relationships. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to increase the marriage rate and lower the divorce rate, if you get what I'm saying. Increase the birth rate and decrease the death rate. You know what I'm saying? And so just trying to leave you with this information. Like, let's just go over it one more time. So practicality versus attraction. You know what I'm saying? And so attraction starts the relationship. Practicality sustains the relationship. Okay. All right. So if you like this content, tell me. Let me know what you thought. You know what I'm saying? What you think? Would be better to add. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the next video. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have some topics that you want to talk about as far as in relationships that you're not really clear on or something like that, just let me. Let me hear you in the comment section, and then I'll, respond and make a video, you know what I'm saying, so that you can get your you know what I'm saying, you can get it fulfilled. All right. So, Professor Pragmatic, out.